Last race is over and underway.
And Holmgren, what a jump out of the gate for the number 31. He has taken a fantastic hole shot, so he was on a mission here today.
And this is the perfect start that he could have done for his championship hopes. Remember, this is the last race of the entire championship for this particular class, and he's got it all to play for. The order, surprise, surprise, is Ben Holmgren in P1, Addison Ruadero in second, and Thanara Benjan for Big Rock Motorsport, your championship leader currently in P3. Addison Ruadero will have to fend off and will have to forget about all his troubles from the last race where he crashed from the lead, and he's doing that with spectacular fashion. But already the first lap underway, Addison Ruadero is close to taking the lead from Ben Holmgren. This is incredible. He's shed off all the baggage from the last race immediately, Lee.
What do we think? Do we think that Thanara Benjan's back there in third place, just watching all of this action unfold in front of him? Is he going to sit back there, or does he want to try to make his way to the head of the pack?
Here's the start of the race. A bit of a bad start for Shlok Ghorpade in that KTM for Rise Motorsport. But importantly, it was Ben Holmgren who got the C8 hole shot and took P1. But I really like what Addison Ruadero is doing. He has very, very smartly forgotten about all of worries from the first race. And as an athlete, right, when you've had a crash just 20 minutes ago, it can be very easy. I mean, holding on to all those things and being low in confidence and thinking, oh my God, I had a crash a few minutes ago. Am I on the same level of pace? Can I nail this corner perfectly? But Addison has forgotten about it. This guy has just wiped the slate clean and is as fast as he can ever be.
Well, Rodreo all over the back of Holmgren. He's doing everything he can to try to get that Honda past and into the lead. They look like they've pulled a little bit of a gap now back there on Thanara Benjan in third place. Now, we need to explain the points. We need to figure out how things sit at the moment.
And as it stands, Thanara Benjan walking into this race had a 9-point advantage over Ben Holmgren. As it stands, Thanara will be losing 5 points, but 5 points only. As it stands, Thanara will be winning the championship by 4 points. All he's got to do is ride till the end and not make a mistake. If he drops down a position, things get complicated for him. And also, Addison Ruadero now sends a move on the inside line of Ben Holmgren and takes the lead once again. He crashed 20 minutes ago, but now he's up at the top of the order. This is how you function as an athlete. If you fall down, you get back again on your bike and put in the best performance you could possibly put in. Ruadero is a fighter.
Well, didn't he set up and execute that pass exceptionally well? Up the inside, forced his main competitor wide, and now there's nothing but clean sailing ahead of him. He's already started to give himself a little bit of a lead now.
He is indeed, and he's kind of like a punching bag, is he not? Every single time he falls down, pops back up straight away. Because remember, round 1 in Pune, he had a similar crash as well. He's crashed at the start of the first race, Addison Ruadero, and then that race got red flagged. At the end of that race, guess where Addison Ruadero finished? P2. He's that kind of a person, very, very resilient. And what he's doing right now is riding the race of his life, because already after making that pass on Ben Holmgren, he's pulled out a couple of seconds worth of a gap on him within 1 lap. This means that with only 1 minute 30 seconds plus 2 laps left to go, time will be running out for Ben Holmgren to make a move on him now.
But have a look at that green front fender back there in third place. Thanara Benjan for Big Rock Racing. He's starting to make his presence felt.
He is indeed, but Thanara does not have to go aggressive. He's one of those really smart riders who knows exactly what the equation is. And for Thanara, some part of him inside will be saying, Thanara, let's go for the win, right? You are leading the championship. You want to win this race. Come on, let's go for it. But the logical, more mindful part of his brain will be saying, Thanara, go easy. You don't need to take a risk. Well, I guess he has taken a risk because Thanara Benjan has moved up into second. But there's a big crash. Couple of riders down. That would have to be Ikshan Shanbag. That is indeed Ikshan Shanbag, if I'm not... No, that is not Ikshan Shanbag. That is Alex Sequeira and Sabi Mula, if I'm not wrong. But we'll get confirmation on that. We couldn't quite identify the riders, so bear with us on that. But getting back to that point on Thanara Benjan, as a Supercross rider, knowing how selfish these riders can be at times to be the very, very best, Thanara, a part of him might be saying, let's go for the win, let's push for it, let's get P1. Because as a rider, your ego really comes in handy, but Thanara is clearly keeping it away very smartly.
Well, as it sits, Thanara Benjan has moved his way up into second place. Now, This guy knows how to win. Is he going to go out with a win and wrap up the championship, or is he happy to sit behind Rodreo back there in second place? I tell you what, Atherton Rodreo for BB Racing is putting together the race of his career at the moment. He must just be so happy inside that helmet.
Indeed, he must be. Only a couple of laps left to go till this race comes to an end. And the 28-year-old Thai rider, Atherton Rodreo, who's had a lot of success in the Thai Motocross Championship, will now be able to claim his first win in the C8 Indian Supercross Racing League. And we can tell you one thing, this one is a long time coming, because ever since we saw the first practice session of this championship, we could immediately tell this guy is something special.
Well, I tell you what, Samil, I'm really liking this track and how it's coming together. It's gone very much hard pack like round one at Pune. But these whoops, they've thrown everyone such a curveball, haven't they?
They have, yeah. And so many of the Indian riders have never raced at a track of such technical difficulty, which is why they're so far behind. But kudos to Prajwal Vishwanath and Rugved Barguje, 5th and 4th respectively, really doing an incredible job wherever they are, and also clawing their time and also becoming faster lap by lap. But the big story has to be the leader, Atherton Rodreo, and an even bigger story is the man right behind him, Thanurat Benjan. He has won so many races so far this year. He has won 4 motos this year, and every single time he has come on the track, he has lit it up.
Well, let's follow Atherton Rodreo as he comes through for the final time. He has got the checkered flag only a couple of corners away. He's tackling the whoops very, very smartly this time. He doesn't want to take a risk and throw it down. This is exciting times for the BB Racing rider.
And now BB Racing will be taking another big win in this 250cc Asia class as well. Atherton Rodreo rounds off the final corner. It's been a long time coming, but Atherton Rodreo is a race winner in the C8 Indian Supercross Racing League. But importantly behind him, we have a champion. Thanurat Benjan is your brand new 250cc Asia champion in this class, winning 4 motos on his way and taking Big Rock Motorsport to the top of the table.
Well, take a bow, Thanurat Benjan and also Big Rock Motorsports as they wrap up the first of the 3 big championships here of the C8 Indian Supercross Racing League. What an incredible job.
And incredible to see the chemistry between both the Thai riders, Thanurat Benjan and Atherton Rodreo. The 2 Thai riders, well, they come from really tricky conditions. They've raced so hard in Thailand, trained so hard in tough conditions, in days that are 40 degrees Celsius hot, for moments like these where they can go abroad, compete against the best of the very best and stand on the very top. Great to see the chemistry between the 2 of them. Atherton Rodreo winning his first race of the season, but Thanurat Benjan of Thailand and of Big Rock Motorsports. This is the guy, your brand new champion. Thanurat, what a man.
And how good was it to see him with the helmet off as we take a look here. Our highlights for 250cc Asia Moto 2. What a start it was for Ben Holgren on board that 31 machine.
And the Thai Norwegian rider, incredibly, holding on to P1 for quite a while until Atherton Rodreo just wanted it a little more badly. That is how badly he wanted it. He executed that pass to perfection and taking it to the very, very edge. Nobody could catch him this time, and this time he didn't even fall like he did in the earlier moto. Thanurat was in P3 watching it all happen unfold because he didn't have to fight it. He came in with a 9-point advantage, walked home as the champion. There were crashes aplenty in what turned out to be a race full of attrition underneath the Bangalore heat. But eventually, this guy was unstoppable. Atherton Rodreo for BB Racing on that Honda, winning his first moto of the entire season. And we can very, very proudly say this was a long time coming.
Well, I tell you what, it's been an impressive series for the Indian riders, but it's been all about our Thai riders finishing top 3 in all of the motos. What a sensational victory there it was for Atherton Rodreo here. Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Thanurat Benjan, 92 points, our overall championship winner for Big Rock.
And the 31-year-old Thai rider sealing it in, and he can add to his list of championship titles won. What an incredible one. Rugved Barguje, the highest placed Indian rider in this championship, finishing in P4 ahead of Jacques Gunavarna, Sarthak Chavan and the likes. and also so many other Indian riders, the likes of Prajwal Vishwanath, Zabi Mullah and Alex Sequeira, learning so much by competing against riders like Thanarat, like riders like Apperson and also Ben Hallgren. But we have a champion! Thanarat Benjan for Big Rock Motorsport about that. Number 71 is your new 250cc Asia class champion. But don't go anywhere, folks, because very, very shortly we'll be back for the decider of the 250cc International and also of the 450cc Asia International class. We'll be right here, folks. Stay right here.